million worth of assets. It starts with an irrevocable trust. This trust holds my home, my cars, and personal assets. But more importantly, it's the beneficiary of my Wyoming holding company. The Wyoming holding company owns everything else. And the reason why I like Wyoming is—
Hold on, just pause real quick. His irrevocable trust is the beneficiary of his Wyoming holding company. Yet companies don't have beneficiaries, in case you didn't know. Companies have membership interest, or they have stock, or they become a shareholder. I think what he was trying to say was the beneficiary of his irrevocable trust is a Wyoming holding company. That would make sense here, but just quick little note there.
no state income tax, there's no public member registry, and there's stronger asset protection laws. This holding company owns all these businesses, including my short-term rentals and also my long-term rentals. Each short-term rental sits inside its own LLC. One owns the real estate and then the other owns the operations. If one gets sued—
Yeah, the idea of having separate LLCs for every single asset is a solid idea, but I feel like what most people don't understand is you have to keep the structure clean or else it's commingling. If you have all of the rent and you don't have proper lease agreement set up, you don't have sublease agreement set up, all of that money that's getting distributed upward, it has to make sense, and you can't have it commingling between your 75 LLCs that looks like this guy has set up. Or else the entire idea of having 75 LLCs gets to be a pain in the butt, and it's going to completely demolish in the event of a lawsuit. So I would say for a lot of clients, in particular some of my billionaire clients, they end up just putting all the assets into one irrevocable trust with a third-party trustee that completely gets it out of their name, out of their own asset and liability ledger. It gets it off onto someone else's books, and they can be a beneficiary of the irrevocable trust. The concept is, it's strong, but most people implement this completely wrong. I would say consolidate your real estate into one irrevocable trust that cannot be penetrated because it's not yours by definition. That's a stronger strategy than having 55 LLCs in the bottom.